That's going to be 4 and 5.
Oh shit. 4 or 5. Okay.
So if you show me
4,
that
5?
in English, I will tell you what that is.
Do you mean the 4th character?
Be 4th from the left, 5th from the top.
5th on the top. Oh, okay, got it. Nice.
I realize that it's a little far from.
Did you guys both go into Oak?
Okay.
If you show me in English, I'll tell you.
So it's this one right here?
Sorry, I'm looking at Candy's. She has the right symbol, but I don't see what it is in English.
How did it show English, to be honest?
2 more to the right, Eric.
X marks the spot. Oh my gosh. Look at you.
Was it X?
You
Yes,
said
it
2
is.
more to the left.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is X. That is correct. Okay. Cool. So, make sure all of your dealios start with, all your runs start with that character. But yeah, you guys know the rules, right? Candy knows.
You know the rules.
So yeah, it's going to be a 25-minute cutoff point. You cannot start another run after 25 minutes. And you have 2 resets. A completed run does not count as a reset. So if you complete a run and then go ahead and start another one, that does not count as a reset. You can still reset 2 more times.
Gotcha.
Okay. Cool deal.
All clear.
Okay. So everyone's ready to go, right? We don't need to like run off to the bathroom or nothing?
No.
No. Okay, good. So I'll go ahead and give you guys a countdown. Do you want to just reset and then we'll start from 10?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be best.
So reset when I hit say 10, all right? Okay. So 10,
Okay.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Good luck, have fun, y'all.
Thank you.
All right. And we are starting.
All right, Cece, we have quite the exhibition match, we have the best. Take 2. We have quite the winners round 2 match here for you today. We have
we do.
Gunlap, the man of granite, the fastest climb up the leaderboards in recent memory, and Candy of Frost Fatals fame.
Well, it's both, yeah. But, yeah. I think last time during her run, I mentioned she was fresh off of a Frost Fatals speedrun marathon run, where she put on a respectable performance. You know, not bad.
As respectable as any run that can include Snorlax. He is a gentleman.
Yes. So, it's unfortunate, but are we the live studio audience? Yes, this is, in fact. You are, in fact, the live studio audience. This is live.
Cece, tell me what you like about today's matchup.
What I like about today's matchup, let's see here. Well, we have Candy here. Candy is lower ranked, but I think she has a solid shot. One of the things that I think about Eric is that he's a really great runner, right? He's like 2nd place or 3rd place?
3rd, yeah.
3rd place. He's up there. He's one of the best runners we've got. And but he's also new. Like he's you said it yourself. He's one of the fastest rising stars here in recent memory, and he does not have a lot of just hard experience under his belt. So while he has the highest potential to go fast, I also feel like he also has the most potential to like drop something, you know, more mundane. Whereas Candy is, you know, maybe she's not all super fast all the time, but she's solid, right? She has a really solid foundation. Rizu and I talked about it. She has such good game knowledge that she can come up with like these crazy backups and strats off on the fly, you know, off the wall. So it should be interesting. I want to see how this turns out.
Yep. Before the stream, Eric was saying that he was asking Aged Whale for backup advice the other day in his stream. So he definitely does not know the backups from heart. Let's take a look at their points as we go through Okie Doke.
I noticed that Gunlap had a bit of a poor Butterfree. 22k still, though. That's not bad. Candy, 22,500. Okay, Candy can save a little bit of time over Eric here.
Yeah, not bad. Let's see. This is Eric's first backup. Will he let the ball roll?
Yeah,
I like
don't
the
know.
drift.
I don't even know if he's ever completed a run where he had to wait for 2,000 points on Electrode. I like how we're talking trash about him. See, there you go. He has 23,960, right? So I'm curious. Yeah, I'm curious. It looks like he's gonna go back in and do it again.
I think it's a really smart strategy just to get a run on the board. You know, you never know when she's gonna, drop the ball, let some spaghetti go, get a Snorlax, get Jinx maybe. And so you really just want to be prepared. And this is the kind of advantage that, like you said, in your preview, this is the kind of advantage that Candy has. Just has more attempts, I believe. Honestly,
Probably.
just more attempts that actually probably finished, and probably more attempts just in general than Eric, whose meteoric ascent up the leaderboard kind of deprived him of a lot of growing pains.
Yeah, it's a good way to put it. Good way to put it. Growing pains. You make a certain numbers. You make a certain mistake a number of times, and then you realize I need to stop making this mistake, right? And then you kind of learn from it.
I still mess up Electabuzz to this day.
You know, it's funny. Rizu and I keep talking about it. You somehow don't drift all the way to the right, and you pass by Electabuzz by the skin of your teeth every time, and I don't know how you don't get stopped. Rizu's like, you have a hacked cart. You have a hacked cart, dude. How do you do this?
I labbed it out for like an hour the other day just to make sure that I didn't hit him. I didn't realize I wasn't drifting all the way to the right.
Yeah, it's I mean, it whatever works, man. And I think technically, well, I guess it does kind of hurt your Kakuna points a little bit, but in the end, you end up going faster because you are spending less time drifting to the side. But yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, I'm sure I feel that time save in my 21:45.
Yeah, I mean,
anyway,
we're talking about minuscule amounts of time save, but
right.
Still.
So let's take a look back at Candy here. She's doing her Diglets and her Douglets.
That's one way to put it. All you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
my goodness.
and okay, Eric messed up. I
Oh
almost called him Douglet.
no! Disaster. Douglet
He is determined to not give up this run, which
so,
is more determination than I have because I can see like I messed up the the apples. Let me just go to the apples again. But he is.
I would lock backward here if he's gonna try. Yeah. I would have locked back there. Not to cut you off. If he was gonna try and do those far away, oh man.
Yeah, so this is gonna
This
be
is
rough.
not going well.
This is one of those runs where I think you got to cut your losses. Like I know what you were talking about, where it's like you really got to make every run count. But he's really gonna be. Gosh, he's gonna be like 30 seconds behind. Plus, he's gonna be like 6,000 or 7,000 points behind.
Right. You definitely don't want to do a CJ where you don't complete a run. But on the other hand, this is gonna be. Ooh, I don't like that Magnemite. That's that Magnemite. Whoop.
Interesting. It totally counted. Okay, but it didn't. Interesting. So Eric's gonna go and do his reset here, which is
That's gonna kill it. Yeah.
That's it's for the best, honestly. I mean that run probably should have been killed a little earlier, but it's good that I'm glad that he's really trying out here. So okay, we're gonna swap audio over to Candy here. Oh,
Well, now the question.
Are they both resetting?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I missed
See,
it.
that's why you always want to finish your run, right? Candy might never finish a run today. Now, not everyone is as bad at game management as I am, but you never know if you're gonna what's gonna happen. Sometimes you just might not get in a situation where you can finish one, or it's gonna be to great detriment. So I think resetting here is a good choice, but now the option of finishing a run and starting a new one is off the table. They kind of both took it a little too far. And if they want to have another run in after the cutoff, they're gonna have to reset.
Exactly. So I think both of them in their best interest would be to get to Cloyster. If they have a Cloyster, finish that run, right? And if you don't have a Cloister, then you're kind of in a spot where you got to reset. So, yeah, it's pretty much down to Cloy. Cloy's our boy. We'll see how it goes.
But again, game awareness. If the other person doesn't get a Cloister, you know, and you don't either, that's a run you have to finish. A lot of spitting plates here as we go back to Cloud Simulator 1996.
1996. Was it 98, right?
98, yeah. Jack and Beans started production in 1996.
Interesting. All right.
Well, hopefully the points will be better for Eric. We definitely...
He has a chance at redemption here. Do we know why Candy reset? I was busy changing audio stuff. But did we see like her points or something? I actually don't know why. Or maybe one of her pictures didn't count.
I don't think that Magnemite was good. Maybe she saw Eric was resetting.
Maybe she thought she had an opportunity to go ahead and get a free one in. Maybe.
Yeah.
But my advice is that, well, no, I guess my not inherently my advice, but my thought is that the lower seed here, being Candy, if she had a decent run, she probably should have kept it going. But on the other hand, she has the most ground to cover. You know what I mean? Like, she has to play her best.
22-3, so a similar situation for Eric. Go ahead.
I was trying to say that Candy has the most ground to cover, so she would have to play her absolute best, and Eric would have to not play his best, right? In order to really see a good competition here. Okay, Candy didn't get 2 times on that Butterfree, so she's probably going to reset, but we'll see how it turns out. It's a little rough.
Eric just got enough. He had 70 extra points there.
Nice.
There's no harm in that extra roll, man. That extra roll is only an extra second, and for a race, I just take the second.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Like, let me just get a really good one. It'll help me out in points in the long run, you know?
Something that I noticed with a lot of people is that, I guess people who didn't use Ball Pikachu back in the day, they don't know that you should be drifting towards Pikachu. Because you end up getting like several hundred more points, I think.
Right. I think Ball Pikachu was even before my time.
Yeah,
like
we stopped doing that. We stopped doing that. Gosh, like 2017 at the latest. You know what I mean? So, if you haven't been running for 3 years, then yeah, I definitely wouldn't. I don't think you people do it.
Yeah. Well, just the beginner strat now is just go for Pikachu, right? Just make everything easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, now seeing other people do tunnel, I know that my tunnel is a little whack.
Like, everyone else is like making sure they drift all the way to the right side, and you're like, I'll just squeeze past.
What's the mic approach to life? Tesla!
Tesla! That was hard
Tunnel
to say
is the hardest, yeah.
The only, well, okay. Yeah, I guess I can see that.
There's the most stuff, for sure.
There's definitely like the most, I guess there's more failure points, right?
Yeah.
Like Diglets. If you mess up Diglets, that really screws you up, right? Zubat is a hard one. The earlier ones aren't that hard, but then Magnets too. So you got Magnets and Diglett and Haunter kind of all put together, and Zubat, sorry. So yeah, I would say the tunnel is probably the hardest. Because Volcano isn't terribly difficult, except for Magmar, Charmander. What else?
This is Magnets coming up for Eric. Let's see if he can...
River's not hard. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I guess to me, it's just, I don't think of Tunnel as being like super duper hard, but I guess it is the hardest out of all the stages. So I will concede that point.
Good Magnets for Eric.
Yeah.
I always bounce the apple off the wall. I don't remember who showed me that. Maybe it was Quo. I'm surprised more people don't bounce the apple off the wall.
I think I'm the only person who bounces off the wall that I know of. So.
Reizu says, I definitely do wall bounce. Well, there you go.
I know that I think Quo does not do wall bounce, but anyways, that's not really that important. I know one time
someone showed me
a long time ago. Someone was like, "Yo, did you learn that from the Japanese runners?" I was like, "No, I just learned how to do it myself." Okay, Candy kind of struggling
These
here.
magnets are not cooperating.
Okay, not.
She made something
Terrible.
out of nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
This is about.
Eric
I
is
think
leaving
she's
tunnel
about-
points at 6:11, by the way.
I think she's 26 seconds behind, from what I wrote down. But
Like
we
I
will
said,
find out.
She left, or he left points at 6:11, and she's just now doing picture select. So 20-ish seconds sounds about right.
Man, I know that it won't, but I'm always terrified Vulpix is gonna just cuck me, just stand right in front of me. I had it yesterday in a couple of my runs where Vulpix is like all the way down by Magmar, like as far down as Vulpix can go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you doing? Get out of my face?
That's actually the best Vulpix. It's just laggy to do that. Because you can get 2 of them, and you can get like 4,400 really
A
easily.
full 30 seconds behind Candy is, but it's not impossible. Like we said earlier, I mean, Eric plays at a high level, but if he doesn't know the backups, we've seen it already. He can really struggle.
Like I just noticed that his Charmander was pretty weak there. I guess he didn't really set it up right, and the Magmar got to him before he got a chance to take a picture. So a bit unfortunate, but he's going for Moltres here. He's going for poseless. Sorry, trying to get some extra points. Did Candy take a picture of the sky? Interesting.
Yes. For good measure, of
There you
course.
go.
I swear, I've been failing that menu more and more lately.
Oh, the BFA.
I go right back in.
You know, Eric's exiting Volcano right at 8 minutes. That's what I would. That's like my PB has a 7:58 Volcano point update, right? So Eric is like 2 seconds behind my PB.
He didn't even need to go for poseless. He had 75k.
Okay? I would say that it's probably not a bad move because
No, it's not, but
yeah, a good run would have like 75, 76k going into River. So more power to him. Although you're right, he did lose a few seconds for doing that. But
another Magmar snipe. We saw one yesterday. Magmar just doming people.
Kenny having some trouble selecting all of her pictures. But yeah, I think her Charmander also didn't count for much. Yeah, that's rough.
71-8. So gotta get that red dot waggy.
Yep.
But yeah, at this point, just try and make it to River. Try and get to Cloister. If you get a Cloister, you know, whatever. If you don't get a Cloister, that's a good time to reset.
Absolutely.
And it'll be right before the cutoff, and you know, you'll have to make do. Well, that's not a red dot. But...
So of course, thank you. Yeah, it's my setup is really pretty consistent for the second slowpoke too. So
really pretty consistent. I like it.
but yeah, I made a video on it. I think it's in my River guide. I think maybe it is, maybe it isn't. If it isn't, I'll make a video on it someday. You know, I recorded an expert guide like forever ago, and I have the raw footage. I never edited it together to be like anything of use. I should do like a deep dive analysis. Although I think for me, what I'll do is I'll probably take Quo's run or the segmented run, and
First Cloister.
you got 2.
Oh baby, it's a double.
Dude, where's that Pokemon? I think Eric took both of Candy's. Well, we'll see. We'll see. All right, Candy
Man,
getting
he
the Candy's getting the second slowpoke strat. I think she did the same thing. So. You know what's funny? or I guess what's not.
Tell me what's funny.
So the reason that I came up with that slowpoke strat was because of micro angles,
Ah, of course.
right?
Micro angles.
Right. So I know it's all meme. You know, what do we want to say? But so
109.
one
Oh
of the
my goodness.
things that I sort of looked into was I learned where how the camera tilts. I even have like an overlay graphic that I have. No, not first. A second. We got a cloister here.
She's got a cloister.
She's gonna exit here now. One of the things that I learned was that I have like this overlay box that tells me like if you go past this point, you will your camera will turn, and that means the cart angle will turn, right? So I have figured out how far you can go, and in doing so, I remember thinking that before that setup for Slowpoke, I would always just sort of like flick the stick right, and just sort of like guesstimate. And then I thought, you know what? There's probably a totally fine angle where I can do that. And then with the angle box thing that I kind of came up with, I was able to like be like, okay, I can go this far, and I'll still be able to do that. And I set up a pretty,
CC, not to pull you out of this strategy, in-depth strategy
right.
conversation.
What's up?
Let's talk gamesmanship here. If you're Candy, would you reset at this point? Your time is running out. If not now, when?
My thought is that
Oh, and he got the bean sprout snipe.
yeah. So Eric here is on a really great run. The run that Candy's on currently is not going to beat Eric's run, unless Eric has some catastrophic failure in the next 5 minutes. This run that Candy's on is not going to beat Eric. So I would reset personally.
Maybe she's waiting to see how things shake out, but
Yeah,
I
he
agree.
got a 0-pick Valley here. Like he's on great pace. You know,
Now remember, everybody, he said he didn't practice the 0-pick Valley today, so he's rusty looking up at the sky. So this might be her chance to jump back into it.
yeah. So yeah, exactly. So what we're looking at here is I'm expecting Eric to get something in the range of like a 21.00. Right, like I'm expecting him to get somewhere around 21 flat, if he can hold the rest of this run together. Maybe like a 21.10. So that's where I'm like, you know what? If Candy wants to reset and give it her best, she could reset. Granted, Candy's PB is a 21. It's not 27. That's full airs, I think. Maybe it's Mike's. But Candy's PB is like a 21.30 or 40 or something. So she's in a rough spot here. Okay, 21.37. Again, confirmation from Rizu. Yeah, so Candy would have to go on a PB pace run in order to even compete. So.
Or Eric would have to miss Squirtle, which seems unlikely, but we've seen a lot of crazy things so far.
That's fair. So,
Man.
I don't know. In her position, I think she's just going to ride this one out and call it a night. But, and who can blame her, honestly?
Who could blame her? I mean, he is made out of granite.
True.
Yep, she's
A
going to
man
keep
of
going.
stone. Yep.
But not this butt. Oh my goodness. Butt's butt.
But not this
Talking shit about Eric's butt. Man, he does his squats. What more do you want from him? It seems more and more like Candy's gonna ride this one out.
Yeah. So, we'll see what their times are. Let's see what they put up. All right. Well, I don't want to distract from this too much. I'm just thinking of the next match that we have coming up, which is going to be Rizu versus Drogi.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, I want to see how that turns out.
Yeah.
I think it'll be interesting. Kenny told me there's like a U shape in the cloud, and I'm looking for it, and I don't see it.
Not a great Mankey snipe, but definitely not the catastrophic meltdown that we would need to see from Eric.
Yeah.
There's still a little bit of run left here. I mean, he can mess up signs.
Oh yeah, like I don't want to sound defeatist and then start talking about the next thing, but
Yeah.
let's see what kind of great, run Eric is going to put forward here.
Yeah.
The skill, the craftsmanship.
A 0 pick valley, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Dropping buckets. I just want to quit. No, Candy, no. Life is sweet, yes.
Go ahead and ride this one out, Candy. That's my suggestion. Is that don't quit. Just finish it out. Don't be a CJ. That's right, man. Don't reset yourself into oblivion.
Although if Candy misses Squirtle bowling, I would absolutely quit.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
If I were her, I'd be like, oh man, how could this happen to me? Have you done that in a run? Have you missed Squirtle in a run?
No. Like literally
Never?
not since
Oh,
like 4
Eric
years
went
ago.
back in the cave. Uh-oh.
Yeah, like I said, like literally not since like 2016, maybe 2015. Like when I was first starting.
Hmm.
Also, I'm just noticing the cutscene with Todd. He cannot be comfortable in that machine. He has no leg room. He's like sitting in the fetal position as he's taking pictures.
It's the epitome of the American subcompact car. 18 cup holders, but no legroom. Trust me, we sell accents at my dealership. I know all about that. I can't even get in the fucking thing.
Jesus.
Hyundai accent, ladies and gentlemen. Please do not buy it.
All right. Eric does not do the boost throw strat. He does like two slow throws. Man, I couldn't get that sentence out.
Slow throw, slow bro, slow poke. It's been a long day, CZ.
It has been. I just got off of work. It's been 8 hours.
Yeah, you are a working man, the son of a plumber man, working hard just as best he can.
Okay, we have passed. We have passed the countdown timer. No one can reset. So Candy looks like is gonna ride this out.
Eric does not do the just scoot on by CJ strat, although that could save him a second.
Eric doing a maximum lag reduction here. Finally, we see a top level runner who's looking up, although Quo did too, probably. Who was it? It was Levon. Levon was the one I'm thinking of. Levon did not look up, and I thought, man, Levon's been so out of the game. Uh-oh. Zazzy's baby is being grumpy.
Don't be a grumps McGurp, baby person.
All right. Baby person.
I mean, they're a person.
They are.
They're in their baby stage.
It's a weird way to put it, but that's all right.
You know, if a frog had wings, it wouldn't bump his ass on the ground. It's not often my own quips make me laugh, but I had to mute my mic for that one. Alright, let's see. As Eric's rounding the corner into Mew, let's see how his Mew looks.
He's going in right at 20, which means if he has a... Yeah, I'm expecting a 1 minute Mew from him. So, like I said, right around 21 flat somewhere, if he has a decent Mew here. Candy's not terribly far behind, you know? I mean, she's like another minute or so before she gets to Mew, so I expect her to get like a 22-ish time.
A little bit of a snipe there.
Indeed, indeed.
A little bit of the Mario. What is it? Mamba.
Do the Mario.
Mamba
Swing
number
your
5.
ass from side to side.
We have lived different lives.
Sorry, that's a squid joke. I don't even know if you heard that joke. Was Squid even here?
Yeah, he's here. Of
He was
course
here
he's
earlier.
It's a snap tournament. Is this a 2050? Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh, she just tied my PB. No, almost.
Oh my
I have a
gosh.
2055. That's right.
Don't sell yourself short.
Keep thinking it's a 2056.
2056, and yeah, Candy's gonna finish this one out, but
An Easter present for her. Nice.
yeah.
All right, Candy is going in at 21. Right about 2110 here. Let's see what. Let's go ahead and swap audio real quick.
Yeah, we'll see how good of a this is a good time to practice. Races are always good practice.
I agree.
Is this our first 2050X of the race?
That I'm aware of. Technically,
Of the yeah.
there is an unpublished one.
That's true. That's true.
We're gonna rewatch or rebroadcast a match that happened earlier today. Happened when I was at work, so it has not been streamed. Well, I guess it has been streamed, but it has not been streamed on a local channel with any commentary on it. So,
Man, if Drogi got the world record, Reizu, me and you will be a part of a very elite club.
Squidbird is here. I made a do the Mario joke, and I don't think he heard it. Do the Mario.
He cares more about the new font on the local Chinese takeaway menu.
Wins make tea. I said, swing your ass from side to side.
22-15. Wow, there you go.
GG 22-15. All right, we're gonna move into the in between. Pull me. Hi, Candy.
Hi, how are you doing this beautiful evening?
I'm all right. How are you doing this beautiful evening?
What do you mean by that? I don't know what's happening. Man, I can't believe that room was better than Frame Fit, I was not gonna lie.
Well, can't win them all.
Did you see that snipe? I was like, okay, what happened to my Charmander?
Oh yeah, because Magmar just long range sniped him.
Let me kill this Charmander randomly. And my weeping vow was not.
There it is.
Like,
It's on the stream right now. It just sniped him. Domed him.
Gunlap, what's up?
the apple didn't even touch weeping vow.
Jump
He
into
just
in between and
decided
I'll
to
bring you
fall.
in. Actually, I tell you what. Let's just pull everyone down. There we go.
Eric,
okay.
what the hell?
I was gonna say, is this a call?
For the record, if you move to in between, I could drag you up.
Oh, you can do that.
I
Okay.
can't drag you into a call if you're not in voice.
Okay.
Alright.
So I
Eric,
think that was a
Eric
good
said
run
he
on both
didn't
parts.
practice Valley, and then I made the joke that he had not practiced No Pick Valley, and then of course he got a No Pick Valley.
I told you I didn't practice. You didn't see me take the pictures.
He typed for me, oh, I'm already record face. Okay, so now I'm gonna reset. Nice.
No, I was. No, the cutoff. You still could have reset, but I was ahead by 0.7 after cave, and then I re-entered cave after cave sign.
You were ahead of your PB at one point? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, after cave I was ahead by 0.7, because my PB loses like 8 seconds.
Jesus Christ. Remind me, Candy, why did you reset the first time? I was switching audio around, and then I noticed that you reset.
I did.
The first time you
I
reset.
don't remember.
Oh, okay. It was right after Tunnel.
Right after Tunnel. Oh, okay. So what happened was, I missed the bet. I missed. What did I miss more? I somehow got stuck in a corner, so my Duke and Diglett got less points than expected.
Okay.
When I was trying to reach Electrode, I missed it. I don't know if you noticed. I forgot to throw the apple, and then suddenly I throw an apple at him.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was horrible in Tunnel. Just saying. So when I reached Volcano, was it 48? I was like, okay, I can continue, but I don't wanna. I quit.
I was watching the stream. We both did some spaghetti. In
Yeah,
tunnel.
the first run from both y'all was pretty spaghetti filled, but all right.
I
Well,
missed third Diglett. That's like a cardinal sin.
was
Can't
good.
do it.
And Candy, I know that you probably didn't want to, but I'm glad that you finished out that run. It's good to see people finish their runs. So
Yes. Hashtag don't be a CJ.
I'm
I
surprised.
laughed. I laughed when I saw that in chat. Actually, I couldn't help but laugh.
I did call you the man of granite.
You did?
I did.
I probably wasn't watching the stream for that. I was too busy
Well.
practicing my valley.
Your zero pick. Yeah, your sky simulator.
That's
Sky
funny. I
Simulator.
award record to face, but he didn't say it was by 0.4 seconds. Okay, no, it's fine.
No, not world record pace, just PB pace.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm going to put a stream marker there, and we're going to say that that is